Hi, my name is Lieutenant Gary Aswald, and welcome to the only new Season 2 map the game actually wants you to play, Stashhouse. Dropped in sunny Palo Alto, the map sees the US Rangers conducting a raid on a very poorly hidden Spetsnaz stash house. Like, horribly hidden. Like, there's so much money visible from the street, you'd be better off buying a new safe and writing the combo on the dial, and then just leaving all your valuables on top. Being this season's first of two teeny tiny miniature golf course sized maps, Stash House is one of the teeniest, tiniest, and the most likely to contain a miniature golf course. And it fits in perfectly alongside the ranks of Shipment and Rust. Even the layouts look staggeringly similar, like they just copied Infinity Ward's homework, but tried to change it up a little so the teacher wouldn't catch on. And so because of that, like Rust, Stash House can be cut into 4 corners, each with their own white girl quirks and feels. On the northeast is the driveway, and we're starting here because it's somehow the most open part of the map, and also the most boring. Chances are you'll be respawning here a lot, where you'll be tasked with a very difficult decision. Do I cut through the garage? What about the front door? The trailer on the left could be a good flanking route, right? And while you're not wrong to question, you and I both know the correct answer. Running through the van. And then going to the garage. And through the garage gets you to the backyard corner. Right here by the fire pit is a pretty good spot to tightly patrol, because there's 3 high traffic spots that you can flick between. Well, 4 if you count the spawn point directly behind you. Work your way through the poolless pool house and you'll be at the hot tub, which I guess is technically a pool, but unfortunately it seems to have sprung a leak somewhere. I can't imagine how. But if it's any consolation, there's a Dom flag jammed into the drain pipe inside. And while you can capture it from the outside too, that'd be a little like going to Disney World just to smoke weed in the parking lot. Moving past the hot tub, you get to the front yard, which was built on a fault line, so it's a bit lower than everywhere else, giving new meaning to the word death pit, and the phrase, "Oh my god, help, someone get me out of this death pit." Great joke I wrote there. Then there's the titular house itself, where all the players in those corners are drawn into, like the sun attracting planets and curious children's corneas. Now some of you might not recognize it here, and that's simply because no one's leisurely walked through and broke all 13 massive glass panels yet. So there we go. Within seconds of every match starting, this whole house quickly turns into the most senseless and violent mess since those teenagers pushed the porta potty I was in into a wood chipper. You don't even have time in here to process the layout, because if you're not constantly moving, then you're a stain on the pavement. So for this video, I specifically wanted to slow down and really break down what it's like in here, in a way only befitting of this kind of place. Welcome to RTV's Cribs. Today we're here in Palo Alto, checking out the home of a notorious drug dealer who would like to remain anonymous. Here we have a beautiful 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home with not 1, but 2 solid gold pooches. First thing you'll notice when entering is the big ass tree growing in the foyer. That's one of those things that means you're either really rich or really poor. I'm gonna let you take the guess on that one. From here, bash your way into the rest of the home to take in its beautiful architecture. Here we have the beautiful kitchen, where our anonymous homeowner loves cooking up some salads. Oh, and look out there! You can see their second outdoor kitchen from here. And we're not done with culinary cubicles. There's even a third kitchen out in the pool house, meaning there's more ovens in this place than beds. Hey, speaking of beds, the beautiful master bedroom is right around the corner with a beautifully minimal design, only containing the essentials: bed, side table, lamp, $500,000 in cash. You know, the things I'm sure we all have in our bedrooms back home. Next we have the closet. And, oh wait, I'm getting word from our producers that the homeowner said to stay out of the closet because it's only for camping bitches. Huh. Let's check out the garage next, shall we? And while it's technically a 2-car, the owners instead decided to store pallets and pallets of the green stuff in here. But how much exactly? Well, if we consider that one of these bundles is $10,000, and each of these crates is approximately 9 by 18 by 40 bundles, and there's about 20 crates in the garage, then that means there's... Oh my. And they couldn't have splurged for the 2-bedroom with that kind of bankroll? Oh, and there's a fucking pizza on the roof. Do you get it? Because, we've all seen Breaking Bad, right? Stash House as a map is exactly what you'd expect out of the iPad mini-sized design genre that we've seen in almost every new update for the last year. It's hectic and grindy fun, but somehow Stash House feels like it's built different. There's a certain level of salads to its madness. Its interior chaos and then circular flow outside of it feels thought out and purposeful. You can tell that the devs cared, adding small little wrinkles in the formula, like the maintenance closet that really doesn't go anywhere, but offers a unique sightline back into the courtyard. Or the doghouse that you can prone into and chill, serving literally no purpose, but still being a nice thought. Like your girlfriend getting you flowers on Valentine's Day. They even added a grenade spot down the chimney to help flush out campers, which reminds me of the original Nuketown where you could do the same thing. It's a dumb little detail that they didn't need to add, but they did. And I think that's pretty great. The amount of money piles thrown everywhere is almost laughable, to the point where they knew what they were doing. They're not taking themselves seriously, and that's good, because who the hell wants to be so damn serious all the time? What? I'm a duck now, okay? Quack, or whatever. So, the original plan was that I was going to cover all 3 of the new maps in this one tour, but they only put the other 2 maps in quick play, and as a result, I've only played them each like once. And so until Call of Duty can do what they did literally 12 years ago and make a mosh pit playlist with all the new content, I can't do tours of those maps. But that's okay, because I somehow made the longest tour of my life out of the smallest map in the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's where I'll end today's tour. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and check out the last one we did on Rio. And everyone else can exit through the gift shop, which we actually don't need to keep open anymore. We're fucking rich!